Greetings, about 3 years ago I made a video mocking the Tamagotchi anime community, which you may have seen already, featuring some rather interesting people during when the topic of bad apples within this specific part of the internet wasn't discussed much. Fast forward to our current time, and it's slowly becoming more of a talking point. Instead of the shitposting direction I went with when I was 15, I will be going over the subjects and the things they brought over to this small western hazardous community with slightly more detail rather than taking jabs at it indirectly, from annoyances to opposing force. Be warned though, because some of these things can be pretty fucking disgusting. Starting off with our first subject being the most vile one in the entire video, we have Orange Game 07, who's responsible for corrupting most of the children that stumble upon his circle with all sorts of weird shit. Normally he does soundtrack videos, music playlists, and skits featuring characters from the Tamagotchi franchise, or his own quote-unquote original characters. He also has an act for voice acting.
Moo! Crow, 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 I am the crow!
黒豆っちだったら何を占ってもらいたいですか?
Yana the
Hime's Petty, you want the rest.
Oh no, my mom.
Immaculate examples. On the other side, he obviously does fetish content ranging from crying to flatulence. At one instance he did show that he was into scat porn in a whole video he uploaded, which he commented links to Jewel Pet's cat search results, probably because he was too retarded to even bookmark. If that wasn't enough to prove how much of a disgusting fuckbag this guy is, he had a playlist on his alt accounts with real-life babies involved in one of the videos, which I will not go out my way to find, because I don't want to get on list. I'm pretty shocked that people are starting to actually call this guy out after years. While all I did was make fun out of him in a few videos in 2022, most of the community didn't even care and just went for Super for 51 as if he caused everything bad that happened. It's good to see people waking up and noticing how much of a burden he really is, and not putting it on some dumb kid who'll be forgotten after. Oh god damn it. Almost everything out there has a die-hard fan that will defend and obsess over it until they die, whether it be a person, franchise, media, or even a specific pebble. Orange Game 07 is no exception to this somehow. Meet Sakurachi, a Portuguese 15-year-old girl who really loves one of the main characters from Tamagotchi and will do anything to please her 20-something-year-old idol from Thailand, even if he sees her as too old. Her videos are nothing to note, which are mostly crappy flip-haglip animations, if you can call it that, commentary on Tamagotchi stuff, videos with those freaky-looking baby dolls, real-life stuff, and Tamagotchi episode uploads, to recently videos about a young girl group called Kagurumi, notable for doing songs for the Tamagotchi movie, Sergeant Frog, and notably a pasta commercial with these abominations, which Sakurachi so happens to be fixated on right now. However, there is one video she made that was deleted, which was a response to the hate she got months ago, but it falls flat, and gave the people against her and Orange Game more ammunition. And yes, given this is a rabid Orange Game fangirl, she also adapted the fetishes that he has, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know how demented your childhood has to be when it involves you having a diaper shit and piss kink at the age of like 14. Or 15, but unshockingly the reason why she does this is because, well, she got introduced into it by Orange Game himself. Pretty much the last nail on the coffin was hammered when she decided it was a good idea to make fetish content with her OC to a stranger who's older than her. Most I can do is wish that her parents discover the fetish/Orange Game stuff and take away her device or supervise her internet access, but that's never gonna happen, and Sakurachi is too far gone for recovery at this point. Otherwise I got nothing else. Let's get this one out of the way. Super for 51 blah 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 harassment and stalking blah star cake blah 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 immaturity blah blah clue lucky blah 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 half-fast response video blah blah deleted blah. Recently there has been allegations that Super might be the one behind Orange Game, but it's really just bullshit just to rope him into more drama, as if we already hadn't had enough of the nothing burger drama involving this attention seeker, and I will prove you. 1. Super lives in Australia. Orange Game lives in Thailand, too. Super has revealed his face before. Orange Game hasn't, but I assume he would look similar to our old friend Nigel. 3. The differences between Super and Orange Game's voices day and night.
I'm Super451, and I want to thank you for hitting 300 and 350 subscribers.
แต่ครั้งนี้ผมสร้างช่อง YouTube ช่องใหม่ที่เป็นแบบภาษาไทย
And 4. Someone claimed that Super and Orange Game used the same image in different videos, making them both the same person. It may not be the first thing you see on Google Images, but if you go on the Tamagotchi wiki for Loveland Images, on the gallery you'd find the image in an instant. And to show you how little these people do their research, this image was uploaded 4 years onto the wiki, before those videos were ever uploaded, so it's nothing but a mere coincidence. Timothy, who goes by many different usernames, but I'll call him by his first name. He seems to really love both Mamichi and love Esarichi, one to the point where he feels the need to ship Mamichi with every single girl character ever for some reason. Aside from that, he's a tendy, and he's pretty political in the left-leaning side. His artistic talent consists of shoehorning Tamagotchi characters as much as possible, taking obscene requests, and he seems to have a thing for well, I can't say, but despite all that, out of the people mentioned in the video, he might be one of the more innocent people out of all.
He lose brain? Uh-oh.
And finally, DeviantArt. You all fucking suck, that's it.
Reasons why to block at Tamagotchi_US. Boycott them. Don't buy the UNI.